How are we doing, team? I don't know what day this is, what weekly recap this is, but we're going to get straight into it. I think it's probably like 37, 38. As you can see, we are in a beautiful little location. I just stumbled across this. I was looking for a nice place to film. Stumbled across, well, it's a bit windy. Stumbled across this fucking rooftop pool in the hotel. We've been there for like a day and I didn't even know it was here. So thought I'd come sit down. I'm sat on the floor currently with my laptop on a chair. That's what you got to do, and that's kind of how the past few weeks has felt. It's been scattered. I've been putting in work. I've been not putting in enough work. I've been struggling with work-life balance, to be honest. To give you an update on the trip, we are now in Vietnam. I think the last time I filmed was probably in Laos, or maybe when I just got to Vietnam. I can't remember, or maybe we were in Thailand. We've done Thailand, Laos, Vietnam. We started at the north of Vietnam. We did the Hai Giang Loop, Hanoi, Halong Bay, and now I am in Ninh Bình. I leave Ninh Bình tomorrow on a sleeper bus, which is going to be rough, but is what it is. And we've got about 2 weeks left. We're figuring out now. I've just booked flights back to Australia for the 12th of November from Ho Chi Minh City in the south of Vietnam. So I would like to go to Cambodia, but the logistics might not happen. I've kind of accepted that it might be a bit difficult to go out to Cambodia and come back into Vietnam just to fly out. So we will see. Yeah, like I said, it's been all over the place. I've been putting in the work and the bare minimum, but I would like to put in more. And I think I'm struggling with feeling like I'm not doing enough at the moment. So that's just me being completely honest and transparent. It kind of is what it is, though. It is what it is. And I know in 2 weeks I'm going to get to Oz and I'm going to be able to put in as much time as I possibly can and want into this because I want to rebuild back up. Like I talked about last time, I've lost some deals. So I've lost the Vibecode deal. I got lost straight away. And then I was doing some like kind of freelance work for Johnny, UGC management. I've lost that at the moment. So I've only got one UGC deal, one paying UGC deal at the moment. So we need to build back up. Kind of lost a bit of the progress I made in the past 6 months in the UK building. But it is what it is. There's ups and downs in business. So I now have way more time on my hands, which I think was probably one of the blocks in the UK. I was spending a lot of time on doing other people's work and growing other people's businesses, but not actually building my own. So now I can put my all into my agency. Ash's stuff, I've paid off Ash now. So he's going to keep working with me until we make it. Yeah. I'm going to keep putting in the work. And when we get to Oz, you best believe a generational lock-in is happening. Even the simple stuff like my skin, because I've been eating like shit here. My physique's like... that was horrible. That was horrible. Yeah, even stuff like my physique is not where I want it to be at the moment. Like, it's still nice. I'm still feeling... still looking big, still looking like a big dog, but not as lean as I would like to be. I want to get back into MMA and the gym and stuff, so I'm going to fucking get a membership when I get to Oz. Generational lock-in is happening, but that's besides the point. How have the last 2 weeks been? Like I said, it's been scattered. It's been tough, but it's been stressful. Moving every 2 or 3 days and trying to do that while trying to balance, like, essentially 2 businesses is difficult. It's really difficult. I've been making it work. I missed 1 day of LinkedIn outreach, and that really got to me because I haven't missed 1 day of LinkedIn outreach or UGC videos in about 9 months, and I literally couldn't because we were in Halong Bay and I had no Wi-Fi for a day. So there was nothing I could have done. That really got to me. It really annoyed me because I've really been consistent, and consistency is one thing I really stand by. Have discipline, have consistency, and you'll get it. You'll win. Even if it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I know that in the back of my mind. If I keep putting in the work, I will win. So it really got to me when I missed that day. But after a few days of thinking about it, I was like, there is nothing I could have done. And this is the lifestyle I want to live. I want to portray this like, you can do what you want. You can live where you want. You can change your environment. And if I'm doing this, if I'm moving around the world, traveling for, say, I need to be able to do it too. And I can't just portray that I'm doing it and not actually do it. So yeah, I have came to a conclusion that I think I prefer living somewhere and then doing trips than constantly moving, because the constantly moving is a toll, especially. But I think when my business is in a better place and a bit more consistent income, it'll be easier. And if you know me personally, you know I'm a tight ass, and you know I hate spending money as well. So that always plays to it. But yeah, it's been sick. The past 2 weeks has been sick. We just did the Haijang Loop. The Haijang Loop was amazing. It was amazing. One of the best experiences of my entire life. The scenery on that is just stupid. Halong Bay was insane. Hanoi is a weird place. I didn't quite like Hanoi, but it was cool to go. It was very cool. And Laos is underrated. Laos is severely underrated. It's I wouldn't rate it as highly as Vietnam and Thailand, to be honest. I do prefer them more. But Laos was awesome. But yeah, and then business-wise, like I said, I had a sales call yesterday. It was turned into more of a connection call with a guy called Peter. He was awesome. Gonna hopefully have another call with him, and then I've got another follow-up call with a guy called Cliff, who I had a sales call with about 3 weeks ago. It is meant to be tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to move it because I'm on a sleeper bus. So this is what I mean. So that's not quite going to plan, but that's all right. I'm gonna move that. I'm prepared to do some late night lock-ins and some early morning wake-ups, I think, to get and hit time zones properly, because I am the other side of the world now. Content, I've still been putting out 1 to 2 videos a day, which is cool. GPT-0, the UGC campaign they're kind of doing a shift of the perspective and the narrative they want to come from. So that's cool. My content's been changing slightly with them. But still, that account has got more followers than my personal, which is just fucking mad. It's like 2.5k followers now, and my most viral video's got 24 million views, which is just like... But yeah. And I'm just looking at questions I wrote down for myself. What's one non-negotiable this week? I want to give Peter an email back. I've just had another call for a potential UGC deal, so I want to sign one of them before I go back to Oz. But yeah, it's been scary the past 2 weeks. It's been wild, but it's been a journey, and I'm excited for the future. I'm so excited for the future. So I'm gonna live today. We're going on a tour at like 12. It's like 10 now, so I'm leaving in about an hour. Gonna chill by this pool. I actually don't have any Wi-Fi here, so I might have to. I am saying I'm gonna chill by the pool, but I'm probably gonna have to go back down to the hotel room. But yeah, thank you guys for checking in. I'm sorry the weekly recaps. I'm sorry to myself. I'm not really sorry to any of you, because Cav Lewis, if you're watching, lots of love, and anyone else who watches regularly. But yeah, I'm not gonna jump in this pool. I'm gonna go back to the hotel room, do about an hour more of work, and then we're gonna go have a fun day. So thank you guys for watching. I'll speak to you later.